Hello everyone, today I'm bringing you a review of this. This is the iTek 3-in-1 Venture Pro. I was out and about shopping one day and I was in a Family Dollar. I seen this little gadget and I thought, hey, why not see what it can do? It looks pretty interesting. And right now I'm just going to tell you real quick a little bit about what it does. It's a power bank, first of all, and it has 4,000 milliamp hour of battery capacity in this little thing. And on this side here, you got a dual LED flashlight, which actually performs a lot better than those really small ones on some of the other power banks. And this little circle that's about the size of a US quarter, it's actually a 2-inch Bluetooth speaker. Only 2 watts, but hey, you know what? It does get the job done. Also, you do have little input there, a 3.5 millimeter input. So if you don't want to use Bluetooth, or if you don't have anything that is Bluetooth, you can plug in a 3.5 millimeter cable to go in with that. The flashlights, I am going to show you it in action. It gets the job done. It's not really a big, fantastic, bright flashlight, so don't expect that. Excuse me. But it does get the job done, and done pretty well. See? Just like that. The only drawback about the flashlight is it has a little bit of a bluish tint to it. But you know what? Like I said, it gets the job done, so if you happen to be out and about, you know, whether it be on campus, at school, out camping, or wherever, and you needed a quick light, you just flip the switch on the bottom here, turn it on, and you know what? It's gonna show you the way, so to speak. Like I said before, it also has a power bank and a Bluetooth speaker. Now the Bluetooth speaker, of course, isn't going to be really heavy in bass. It does produce bass pretty decently, but the mids and the highs are a lot more prevalent in this little tiny speaker than the bass response. So if you're expecting something that's a real big thumper, you know, something that's really going to throw the bass, no, it's not going to do it. Okay, this is more like for a personal thing. Maybe, you know, put it in your pocket, keep it in your backpack, and you just want it for you, for a close surrounding area, just to produce some kind of music. That's what it's for. And to be honest, I actually thought it sounded pretty good myself. I'm going to give you a demonstration of that too a little bit later in the video, so please stay tuned. All in all, for going to a Family Dollar store, the money I spent for this really isn't too bad. Now, don't get me wrong, I know there's other types of units out there like this that have a bigger battery capacity, a better flashlight, maybe even a better Bluetooth speaker. But those are usually always a lot bigger as well. What I wanted was something that I can slip into a pocket. Something that's nice and thin, highly portable. Something that doesn't take up a whole lot of space. Something you can throw in your glove box. Throw in a gym bag. Something that doesn't have a lot of weight to it. That's what I was looking for. And I'm pleasantly surprised with this. Like I said, I know there's better flashlights. There's better capacity power banks. There's definitely better Bluetooth speakers than this little 2-inch speaker. But if you take in consideration the price that you pay for this, plus the size of this speaker, it actually sounds really good for what it is. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say it sounds just as great as, you know, a Bose speaker or Beats or something. No, it's not going to sound that good. It's only a little tiny one single speaker. But it is good enough. So like I said, if you're riding the bus, if you're in school or on, you know, taking a break or on lunch, or you're at work or something, you're just walking down the street and you don't feel like putting some headphones on, that's what this is really, in my opinion, is designed for. The other drawback about the Bluetooth speaker is there's no controls except for the power switch. What I mean by that is there's no play or pause button. You cannot take a phone call with this, which makes sense in a way. You cannot skip tracks. All of that has to be controlled with whatever device you are using to connect to the speaker. So keep that in mind, okay? Alright, let's take you down to the wood top, show you what exactly you get in the package, and go over some specs, and then we'll get into some demonstrations for you. Alrighty, so this is the iTek 3-in-1 Venture Pro, and this is how it comes. It does tell you right here a little bit about itself. And on the back it does give you a warning, tells you a little bit about care and cleaning and maintenance. And of course, as you can tell, yes, I got it from Family Dollar. Now of course I've already had this out for testing, as you already know. So let's pull everything out. Of course you know that you get the speaker, power bank, and flashlight. You do get a, don't want to really call it an instruction manual. It's more like a pamphlet, just, you know, sheet of paper that you need probably a magnifying glass to read. And then of course you get a nice wrist strap, which will not fit my big old man hands, but it's still nice to have. And you actually put it right in here. More on that in a moment. And you get a nice little charging cable. Full-size USB on one end, micro USB on the other. Of course it is a dual LED flashlight, so there's just once it's on and that's it. And here's the speaker. You get these, it's all plastic. This is kind of like, the green parts are kind of like a rubberized plastic, and it has a nice little texture to it, so it feels really nice in the hands. Right here is where all the magic is. This is the USB port to use as a power bank, so you can charge your device. This is the 3.5mm port, which you have to have your own 3.5mm cable to use. They don't supply one. Right underneath the 3.5mm port is how you charge it with the micro USB. Here is your mode switch. The first time you turn it on, it will turn on your Bluetooth
mode,
as you just heard. And those blue lights will flash. Once it's paired, it stays a solid blue. Once you turn the flashlight on, of course you can see the light. And that's it. And once it's charging, the red light is on to let you know it's charging. And like I said, right here, you can see the little tiny hole. That's where you would put the wrist strap. And that's pretty much it. And like I said, it does have a 4,000 milliamp hour battery inside this. It is a Bluetooth speaker. The range of that is 27 to 33 feet. Now, of course, the less things in your way, the farther away you can get. Meaning, like, if you have a wall or a door in the way between the device and the speaker, that range, Bluetooth range, drops, okay? And it is only a 2-watt speaker, like I already told you. Now, the power bank, it charges at 5 volts in 1 amp. That's its maximum output. 5 volts, 1 amp. So it isn't the fastest charging one, but at least it will charge your device. Once again, there's no track controls or pause and play buttons on here. You have to use your device to control all that. You cannot make or take a phone call with this either. Alright, so let's get on with more testing. Okay, so all 3 songs are going to be from the YouTube library. I'm going to start off with the volume halfway up on my device and then move it up to maybe 3/4 of the way, and I'm not going to blast it on full volume because we all know that would sound horrible. So here we go with the first song. Okay, so here is the iTek Bluetooth Venture Pro with the Bluetooth speaker. I'm going to put it on that bucket way over there and play you some songs. I mean, I know it's only a 2-watt speaker, but let's just see how loud or quiet, how good or how bad this really is in an outside setting. Alrighty. And as you see, there it is. It's already hooked up. Right now, my device is turned up all the way. So let's take a walk back over here slowly. Okay, let's go to another song. Alright, and let's go to the third song. Alrighty, like I said, it's not too bad for a little 2-watt speaker. That's about the size of a quarter. And so it's not too bad. I hope that was a good enough test for you on the iTek Venture Pro 3-in-1, where you get the flashlight, where you get a Bluetooth speaker, plus you get a power bank, all in one. So hopefully that was a very good test for you. And until the next video, you have a great day.